Happy Cyber Monday, guys. One of the best times to be an Amazon seller and shop deals. Today, I did live sourcing. We did some manual sourcing using SellerAmp. I can't wait to you guys see what we found. A lot of really good examples popped up. Some weird listings on Amazon. I kind of talked about how I'd handle them. We hit up Kohl's. I kind of gave away everything that's good Kohl's if you're still selling apparel will work. We also sourced a lot of Legos and toys, and then we did a little bit of Walmart. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, so we're gonna do some Cyber Monday shopping on Kohl's. When I was doing apparel, Kohl's was one of the best sites to kind of buy from. With everything going on with Nike, I really don't want to search any Nike, but if you want to sell Nike, basically this is kind of like a rundown what will do well. So hoodies will do well for you. A lot of the way that people will do this to get the math to work. So Kohl's is doing $15 Kohl's cash for every 100 spent. So they're going to apply 30% to this. We're going to use SellerAmp to just pull up this as an example right here. These should get down to about like $31-ish. It's lagging a little bit. So yeah, this would be it. So yeah, about like $31. I have everything set to make 30%. Obviously for apparel, you want a little bit more than that, but you could definitely check all the sizes, colors, all that kind of stuff. Double XL. This is the medium right here that is being pulled up right now. But if you could kind of see, probably like an extra large or a large would fetch a higher price. Potentially a lot of the stuff for this as well. This extra L is not. Some of the double XLs, triple XLs, stuff like that will do well. And again, you got to just read the Keep It charts. You can just see lots of drop off here. So that's kind of, if you were going the Nike route, you could check out the hoodies. I would say hoodies, sweatshirts, sweatpants. Obviously, everyone knows about the socks. And then some of like their dry fit t-shirts do well as well. So you can kind of check that stuff up. The thermal stuff will do well also, sweatshirt wise. So if you're doing the kind of the Kohl's math, Nike thing, all that stuff will work. So that's kind of that. We're going to go for toys. I haven't sourced Kohl's in a while because I have been banned for about 2 years. So we're going to do toys and kind of see if we can find anything. This is basically manual sourcing, which is one of the best ways to source on these big sales. A lot of people are going to be using a lot of software to do this manually or automatically for them, but those softwares are going to miss a lot of stuff. So doing it yourself manually can lead to some great results. So I just hit toys. So what I like to do here now, for me, I have a lot of knowledge. This is my third or fourth Q4, probably third doing OA. So I have some knowledge of what brands I'd want to look at. So typically what I would do here, I'm looking for big deals. So with this being said, a lot of eyes are going to be on this. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, you want to go wide, not deep. You're probably going to want to merchant fulfill some of this stuff. Or if it's just good year round, you could send it FBA. So what am I looking for right off the bat? I can see here, this is Hot Wheels. So Hot Wheels is a great brand. This is a Kohl's exclusive, which is interesting. And it's half price. So half price, usually anytime you could get anything from at least 30 to 40 to 50 and above, you're going to be in pretty good shape. When looking for arbitrage. So what I would typically do is I would just open that in another window. Kohl's is hit or miss with the right click and SellerAmp search. Sometimes it does pop up, sometimes it doesn't, but yeah, it's pulling in toys and games. But that also gives us a little bit of an advantage here because we're going to have to dig a little deeper. Mr. Potato Head is definitely a good brand as well. I'm kind of just skipping through some of this stuff. Nerf is usually good. This is a Cyber Monday deal. Calico Critters. I don't really like stuff that's like doesn't have a like a high ASP, MSRP. So this one you'll see is like 44.99. So that's something that I'd be willing to look into. They're not showing any Legos. We'll do a separate search for that in a second. Topple board games. I'm not like a huge fan of. Some of the theme board games could be good. Fisher Price, Little People. Calico Rabbits. We're gonna skip over. Just My Style. Never heard of this. Go up here. Alright, well, let's start with that stuff for right now. Yeah, we're going to start with this. Alright, so reason I pulled this one up, Hot Wheels, obviously very popular brand. It is half off. Let's see what we could do here. So we're going to just right click. This should pull up. It is a Kohl's exclusive, so it may not be available on Amazon. We will see though. So $24.99. Let's see. Is this the same set? This does not look like it is the same set. Hot Wheels. Lift Expressway Truck. So they may not have this just because it is a Kohl's exclusive. So what we could, if we want to dig a little deeper, we could just pull this up right here. And then we could just kind of type this in up here to see if it pops up. Hold on, let me turn off one plug. Alright. Is this it? Toy motorized. This is the Amazon exclusive. So for this, I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this. We're just going to move on to the next one. Mr. Potato Head. Let's see. This is Mr. Potato Head Super Spud Set by Hasbro. Let's see if they have this. Mr. Potato Head. Looks like, so when you're kind of looking to compare, you just want to see what pieces are which. Again, I'm kind of going through this quickly, so we're just going to skip over that. This Nerf and Strike Starbow. This is probably going to be pretty big and long. A lot of the Nerf stuff is. So that's just something to keep in mind when shipping these to Amazon. Nerf and Strike Starbow. Is there two? Let's see. Let's see if this is the same one. Alright, so we're going to pull this up in Amazon. So I like to compare these images as well, because the packaging does matter. It looks like this one has more darts. This has 48. How many does this one have? This one only has 15. Let's see if this one has any more or not. So that, it's like the little things. These look very similar, but the dart count is off, and you do not want to sell stuff that is not the same because you're going to get some returns. So this looks like a double listing anyway. So we're going to pass on this. Fisher Price, not the best markdown, but you never know. Some of these little people sets go for a lot of money. This one, in this case, it's not going to work in our favor. You could see, though, 30K sell a month, which is pretty crazy. I do wonder if there's any. I always like to check when something sells that much. Does Amazon run out of stock? Is there any reason to think they will? It looks like last Q4 it went up to as much as 42. Or this is actually, no, it's only been 320 days. Maybe they don't have much data in September. So even this one for 42, that would not help us. Let's get rid of that. Just my style jewelry case. Oops. If that does happen, you could just kind of pop off to the side and right click. That's literally what I'm doing. You could also hit it up here if you wanted to do like a quick look to see if you could find anything. This does not look that promising either. This is just kind of how sourcing goes sometimes. So we've only looked at like 5 things. I know it's been 10 minutes. I'm just going a little slower than I normally would to kind of show you guys kind of my thought process and just kind of how to find things as well. So this is another one that's just not popping up. Some of the Hot Wheels stuff will pop up, some won't. Let's see if they have any good Legos deals. Alright, so we got the Lego Christmas tree, Minecraft. Let's see. Sometimes this will. Okay, this is Cyber Monday deals. Okay, so this is kind of what we want to be looking at. So we got like almost half price here. So let's pull up this set. This set looks like it could be a good deal. Spider-Man. This is kind of annoying. Kohl's is just knocking off $1. Not sure how that qualifies for a Cyber Monday sale. But definitely probably one of the more popular ones. 61, 94, 18. Not a ton of crazy deals on some of these Lego sets. 52. It's 23. I kind of like, it's annoying to kind of scroll through it this way, but it's also like a lot of people aren't going to take the time to do that and kind of just find these ones. Like $20 from $34.99 is decent. 56 to 59, like that doesn't really move the needle. Obviously, we're just trying to look for stuff that has mega sales right now. And like $14.99 to $14.24 is not going to help us. So let's keep going. And we'll take a look at what I just put in the other tabs. 52. Last year, their Legos were much better. Well, that's okay. I always like to go to like second pages as well, just because, you know, a lot of people don't do that. 12.99, 34, 56, roses. And some of these sets I've just kind of remember from last year, not really, you know, nothing crazy goes on about them. This Minecraft one, even though this isn't like heavily marked down, Minecraft is really popular, so we're just going to pull that one up, and then we're going to go through these in just 1 second. Alright, let's just take a look at some of the ones I pulled up here. Alright, Disney 100 Years of Animation. So $59.99 regularly. This is $35. So we're going to right click here. Sometimes you just have to right click closer to the right side of the page for it to pull up. So it looks like this today is selling for $44.99. Not what we're looking for. I wonder if Amazon's kind of price matching someone else. There are a lot of opportunities in Q4 to sell with Amazon. This does not look like it's going to be one of them. You could just see here from the Keepa graph, it's typically $47.99. You do see sellers coming on and off of this. So we could see using Seller Amp, you can kind of scroll down here. We could see the buy box analysis. So in the last 90 days, it looks like Amazon is definitely sharing it. They're only winning it about 40% of the time. So 60% of the time, third-party sellers are getting it. Let's see what they are getting. So this is kind of what Seller Amp is showing, what they are getting. So this is the last 90 days. If you wanted to, you could change this to the last 30 days to see if there's any real pop. Not really. 45, 43, 47. So we're not really seeing that jump up. It looks like they're crossed out 59.99. I don't know why that, maybe that's what it is regularly, but that's a no-go for that one. All right, so 44.99 to 26.99. We got Disney Little Mermaid. Let's see here. This, we could find this. Here's another one. Is this the number? 4325. So this is 43299. So this is not the right one. So what I'm just going to do here, I'm just going to open this so I don't have to go to Amazon. That's going to be Lego 43229. And then you're basically searching Amazon, basically. You're just doing it through SellerAmp just to save some time here. I wonder if this set is just not on there. It is possible this set is not on there, so we're just going to move on from that. We got Lego City Water Police. $39.99 to $23.99. Nothing crazy. The Lego City does tend to do well, though. So you never know when it comes to that. Is this the right one? Let's see. 60355. Yes, this is the right one. Unfortunately, this is not going to. Let's click into this anyway. Saying our max cost is $13.46, but there are a lot of sellers on this. So this, when you're looking at SellerAmp, it's just pulling the current buy box. So there could be more going on that listing. So it's always good to kind of just open it up, see what the Keep It Chart's doing or what's going on. This is a merchant fulfilled seller in here, so there is possibility that the buy box for FBA is going to be higher. So FBA people have this for $33.99, which isn't going to help us either. So $33.99. We need to get this for $16, which, unless you, this product is not eligible for coupons. So if you use the Kohl's Cash method, this would probably be profitable because you'd only be paying 70% of that, because you'd be, so it would be $23.99. So we're going to do times 0.70 because you're only paying 70% of the price. So yeah, at $16, you're looking at 25% ROI, $4.32 profit. That's kind of if you use the Kohl's Cash method of applying 30%. So we're going to just kind of skip over that one as well. So we're going to get rid of that. Alright, this Marvel one here, Marvel Baby Rocket Ship. So 34 down to 20.99. Let's see. Alright. Looks like Amazon has it for $20.99, so obviously they're matching. Kohl's is price drop, so let's see what they normally sell it for. Sometimes there are good opportunities in here where you could, Amazon's price matching, but they're going to go back up. It looks like Amazon last in January, they're at $27.99. In January, they were $33.95. This is not going to help us, so we're going to skip that one. Alright, Minecraft, again, we just kind of wanted to see this one just because this is a smaller value set, which can be hard to make. Yeah, you'll see Amazon has that for that price. So we're going to X out of this. Not really impressed with kind of the Lego sales they have going on right now. $14.99. Not really that great. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let's keep scrolling here to see if we can find a set. That's what I typically like to do. I like to attack like the bigger brands first, and then if I'm not really seeing anything, then I can kind of move along to other things to see if they are worth it as well. So not really liking what I'm seeing here. So we're going to go back to Kohl's.com and we're going to see if there are other deals. Again, I want to avoid clothing. I could find a ton of clothing for you guys. But since a lot of the gating has happened, don't really want to do that. All right. We're just going to click on the Cyber Monday deals and see if any categories kind of like pop up here. We got Barbie. You could definitely sort differently from here. We kind of did. I want to see what we kind of did look through toys a little bit. It didn't open another window. That's no big deal. Let's go back. A lot of people have a lot of success with bras as well. I know a ton of people who sell a ton of bras. They probably have additional deals as well that you could usually stack with that kind of stuff. Save more with Enjoy. I'm actually going to pause this and then come back when I have something that I think will do well. This way I don't waste your guys' time. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're just going to jump to Walmart. All I did here is I typed in Lego. I kind of want to find some stuff for you guys. Again, this is kind of how sourcing goes. I was kind of like, oh, Kohl's is definitely going to have some good Lego stuff. I kind of was just looking around. And I was like, oh, it seems like Walmart has a lot of Lego on sale. This is one of the best times of the year to buy Lego. Whether you're holding or trying to flip right now. So again, strategy here, looking for things that are heavily discounted. I like selling Legos as well. Harry Potter, we found this profitably in another video that I did maybe last week or the week before that. This Lego Marvin Dancing Grove. I don't know why that didn't let me open another page. We might even be able to just right click that here and see if that pops up. Yeah. So you can right click sometimes on the Walmart page. Sometimes it depends on the page. This you could just see. We're not going to look more into this. It is the same price. Other times you can't just because it's a mini site. Let's see. This is not a huge discount. We're going to kind of skip over this. Let's see this train. Harry Potter typically does really well when it comes to Lego. And, you know, everyone loves Harry Potter. $119. The cost here is $70. So this is one right here. Is there two listings for this? That's interesting. Don't really like that. But this is a good example. So, like, here's what I would do if there are two listings. So let's open this first one on Amazon. And then we'll open the second one. And we're going to see. So when it's like really close like this, there could just be buy box things. So this is saying we need to get it for $66. $70 is close. You'll see a lot of FBM on here and FBA. So you kind of want to just open this up and take a look. So this one is selling for $86.99. So this is one listing. And then this is the other listing. So a couple things here. This I would stay away from just because this seller count is going absolutely crazy. What is kind of crazy is the price hasn't really started to tank yet. So this is the listing that I would most likely go with. Just because Amazon is on it. This one Amazon is not on. It's very interesting to me that this is been around for 489 days. This has been around for 2,300 days. But I wonder if Amazon was ever on this one. Looks like Amazon was on this one at some point in time. So there's also obviously two listings on this. Again, like since the seller count is going crazy, I would probably just stay away from this in general. But so usually what I look at which one Amazon is on, and whichever listing Amazon was on, that's the one I go with. Or I usually go with the one that has the most history. This one is just one of those weird ones. So since we're passing on this altogether, it doesn't really matter. Let's look at this one. Go back to here. Alright. These like helmets tend to do decent. 75304, 75304. We're not even close here, so I'm going to kind of just get out of that one. Lego Techno, the Batman. Batman stuff usually does pretty good. Alright, here we go. Maybe we got something here. Is this the one? 42155. Alright, so this is the same one. Is this another one that has double? This is probably the one that is not a good one to list on, just based on the rank. So we're going to open this one. I don't know why this is not going back. I think the Walmart site is just getting hammered right now. Lego. Alright. So Amazon is on this one. Interesting, they're upping the price, or is that them? Looks like they're now off of it, potentially. So 39.99. Yeah, this one is just not going to work out either. This is what sourcing is really like. Like, it's not, sometimes it goes really, really quick. Other times doesn't go that quick. Typically I just be starting with stuff I bought last year, see if that stuff is on sale. If you could get this set, this office set, we did this in the last live sourcing video we did. That does really, really well. This was just a crazy flip, for sure. Let's see this. Moana is like really popular right now. They just kind of released a new movie. Let's see, 28 bucks. Let's open this up. Oh, 47.90. Okay, and this one is 50. So another one that has a double listing. Let's open both of these. So at $28. So that's kind of right where we need to be. So if I'm prepping this myself, it really does come to 27. So that's our 30% right there. So $8 profit, not bad. 213 days. This is just very weird listing. This is probably the rogue one. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so this is the one that Amazon was on. So this would be the one that I would typically pick. This one is going to be an interesting one. This is definitely going to be a speculative play. We'll see here already. Amazon is taking away the buy box, but people are getting $42 for this. I'm not sure why they're populating 47 though. Oh, because that's the FBA offers. We're not seeing that reflected. Keep a chart on this is definitely weird because it's only showing 42 as the high price, but it seems everyone has it listed at 47. Let's see here. So it looks like it's suppressed most of the time. in the last 90 days, in the last 30 days. It's been Amazon has been on it. If Amazon's not on it, they suppress the buy box. Let's see. So since it's suppressed, we can't really see what sellers are getting. But for this one, this is a really kind of tough one. This would be something I would definitely speculate on, just because the Moana movie just came out. We could see high sales volume. We could see Amazon going out of stock pretty frequently. Looks like the same thing happened last year, even though last year doesn't necessarily mean we'll see that again. So to what was this? $27, $28, $5. So yeah, if you wanted to kind of speculate on this, you could definitely buy, I don't know, 5 to 10 of these. I kind of like that play. This does look, how many pieces is this? Let me see. This is 321 pieces, so this probably isn't that big and would be possible to merchant fulfill if you wanted to. Wouldn't be terrible to ship either. So, I mean, that could be definitely be a play for sure. And then if you could kind of get... I kind of like this in a way because... Actually, I don't know. If Amazon does come back in stock, what is the risk on that? What are we looking at? You'd be looking at a big loss. You'd be looking at $11 profit loss if Amazon came back and didn't go out of stock. But yeah, not the best set, but a set that could be worth buying. I don't know. I could maybe see these people, if Amazon doesn't come back in stock, getting kind of 53. So this one is definitely a more risky play. But could be a possible play, or even something to watch. I would probably put this in a watch list and just kind of watch to see what the price does. You could also set a keep alert, kind of do stuff like that. So this one is kind of, you know, maybe if you had some extra cash and wanted to speculate, you could definitely do that. Let's see what we could find. Keep going here. Let's see, Minecraft again. Usually Walmart lets you open second windows. For some reason they're not letting us do it for this. We're only gonna do a couple more here. I don't want to hold you guys for the whole time. Maybe this is the winner. It's gonna be tight actually. Let's see. Another thing you could do as well is, like, when you're seeing Walmart has this at this price, $30, you could actually just kind of Google this and see if anyone has it cheaper, to see if you could get it to that price that we need it to be at. I guess this does work on the math on this. 30. This is another one. It looks like Amazon is going to have trouble keeping this in stock. Looks like, let's see what happened last year. Looks like last year, when you see the lines this tight like this, that means Amazon is constantly in and out of stock. So you're seeing Amazon sell it for $35.99 and someone getting $55.95. You're seeing that constantly. So this, I actually like this set much better than kind of Moana for that reason. So $55.94. You'll see all the FBA people are priced pretty high as well, which is a good sign. Let's see. Yeah, Amazon is 94% buy box one. But on stuff that moves really, really quickly like this, you know, it doesn't. Let's see. Let's go a little closer here. It looks like November 28th. So, it's like 4 days ago maybe. Amazon went out of stock. This would be another speculative play. Minecraft is always a good set. Super popular, usually. So this one, I would probably buy 5 or 10 of these, honestly. And just know that Amazon could come back in stock. But I do like kind of that it did go out of stock last year. We could already see it going out of stock now. So if you could get this set, it looks like you could get it the shipping, you could get it shipped. Another good indication too for stuff like this, if you kind of did a Google search on this and a lot of the stores do not have this, that could be a particular good sign that this is going to be a hard set to get. So yeah, we're gonna call it here. This is just a typical sourcing session on Cyber Monday. I hope you're having a great Cyber Monday, and just realize in 35 minutes you could have two speculative plays. I mean, if we went through Kohl's apparel, all that Nike stuff, we would have found a ton of stuff. This was not set up, obviously, because we didn't find any killers. I always try to do it live, and I just want to show you guys that this is how it could go. After 35 minutes, you might not have found a single solid play, and that is okay. But one of the best things you could be doing today is going through everything you've bought in the past, all your replens, seeing what is on sale, buying them deeper if it makes sense for you. So if you found these video helpful, please let me know below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.